because the Truth, Reconciliation and Reparation Commission begins hearing this morning with Professor Abdoulaye Sen touching on the causes of the military takeover led by Gambia's former President Yahya Jammeh in 1994. Professor Sen ascribed the reasons for the coup d'etat to economic hardships, policy implementation, and corruption by Jawara-led government. Julden Jai has more on that in this report.
A 61-year-old PhD holder on political sciences and related matters told the Truth-Seeking Commission that the 1994 coup d'etat was inspired by Sir Dawda Jawara's announcement during the 1991 PPP Congress in Mansa Konko that he was decided to step down as president. This pronouncement, he said, created different camps within the corridors of power, with some in the cabinet supporting the move and others going against it. But the change in his plan to continue ruling the country, in the view of Sen, generated military actions by all those who believed that the ballot box was not the way to bring about change.
In the end, he stayed, which I think was a big mistake, because shortly thereafter, these aforementioned problems began to fester, to permeate society and the newly established army. And before long, these grievances surfaced and culminated in the 1994 coup d'etat.
Professor Abdoulaye Sen was testifying before the commission on Monday to explain events leading to the 1994 coup and the subsequent creation of Jammeh as an autocratic ruler. Professor Sen has written several books that document the exiled former President Jammeh's tenure from 1994 to 2016 and the transformation of Gambia's security from police to military format under Jammeh. Professor Sen produces a 59-page report outlining the historical, political, and economic realities on the ground and forces leading to the coup and its aftermath.
I also believe that there are environmental. By environmental, I mean the larger society, the larger country, the socio-economic conditions in the country, deepening poverty in the country, social class differences as they were emerging in the country, in the Gambia. All this, I believe, converged in some degree to be the precipitants of the coup d'etat.
The Truth, Reconciliation and Reparation Commission begins hearings into human rights violations committed during the 22-year rule of former President Yahya Jammeh. The hearings is also expected to feature former President Yahya Jammeh's fake HIV/AIDS treatment that saw dozens of victims being paraded on the national television for the taking of the concoction administered by Jammeh. For iAfrica News, I am Julden Jai.